Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to our crazy farming simulator series. But not the seed production. Okay. And I need to get the water irrigation. Alright, we're cooking on gas now, ladies and gentlemen. So it's July at the moment, and I completely forgot. Do I need to do... No, I don't need to do any planting, and I'm not going to worry about the canola now, because I was going to plant canola, but I'm not going to, because we're doing the we're going to use the greenhouses for that, which means half of our land can go into barley. Now, I did half the land as wheat, so I'll do what I had as wheat, which was those 3 fields. I'll do that as barley, and then the other field over this side, we're counting this as one big field over here. This is going to be... You know, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to cut that. And by the way, I have actually made... I don't know if I showed you, but I made a slight alteration to this mod. So that it would cut a bit faster. And I do not regret anything as far as that is concerned. I regret nothing because it works beautifully. There. Take that out of there. There we go. I'm removing the hedgerow here, and I do think that I'll eventually remove everything on these fields over here so that we have, like, just one big open field. And now that I've sped up that chainsaw and the way that it works, it's going to be a lot quicker and easier to do that little job that I was thinking of doing. I'm going to take these out as well, so we get rid of that one, and that one, and that one, and then we can also get rid of the hedgerow here, like this. I increased the distance, although the distance, that one was just one of the options on the lumberjack mod. Oh, you've got to release your hook on the chainsaw when each time you cut. There, like that. Right. Done. Okay. Let's open that up a little bit. A few extra bits. I'm pleased with that. What else do we need to do? Is there anything else that I need to do in July? I don't think there is. I think we're all good. Probably won't plow this up yet. So this side over here, I've now got to decide what I'm going to put in here. I'm thinking maybe soybeans. Although I'm going to get the... I'll tell you what, I will get the other mods set up first, and then we can have a look. Right. I have now added in this one, which is the Frithgar herbicide, which will give us herbicide. We're going to need to be able to add water to it, and we're going to need canola oil and whole sugar beets and barley. We don't need the stone because that's for making the lime. And we don't actually want that. Although we could do that one from here, couldn't we? I didn't even think about that. Right, but anyway, that one's 170,000. I don't have 170,000 right now, but I just wanted to show you that that one was there. And I have also gone and made a couple of other changes. The other thing that we were going to do was I was going to make the lime over here by buying in some stones and having the lime come from here. But I'm actually thinking that we could use my herbicide thing. It might be easier to keep that one, like the lime and herbicide, all in one place. I think I would actually prefer to do that because this one here has got 2 million litres of water on it, and if I activate the automatic irrigation, then I'm going to end up with buying 2 million litres of water, and I don't really want to do that, and I don't need to buy water for this one, and I've already altered this one so the digestate coming in is going to be quite low level, which means that the fertilizer coming out is going to be low level, and I like the 10:1 ratio that we got on here, so I think that's actually pretty good in there. That one is, you know, I don't even remember what that one was making. That's making liquid fertilizer, and then the liquid fertilizer is going to this one down here, which is then going to be making us our seeds. And when you buy seed, when you bring seed into a farm, it's dressed, so it's got a coating on it, and so having liquid fertilizer and herbicide on it, I actually really like this idea. So then all we got to do is add in a bit of one of these, and that will make us some seeds. So I'm quite happy with all of this. And that one thing that's going to be coming in is the change that I've made here on grain crops. I've gone through and I've changed everything to barley now instead of sorghum. So we've got 36 barley as well as 36 wheat, because they're about the same for yields and so on. I thought it would be, just keep them the same. So we now get 36 barley and 36 wheat from each of these, and I'll be using this one. So we want solid fertilizer coming in here. That's already coming in. We will need lime, and we will need seeds, and we will need water, and I've got the automatic irrigation. Now the only problem is, in order to get this kind of up and running, I'm gonna need my what's-it that I just showed you, my herbicide, which is 170,000. And we don't have 170,000. So what I would like to do is take out a bit more loan. Now, we have currently a loan for 3 million. What I like about this is that we are actually repaying. So the remaining amount, we're down to 2,983,181 euros. So we're actually paying off the loan. So I'm going to see if I can take out an additional loan. Maximum amount available loan is 0, which is not really what I wanted. Interest rate I haven't set as I don't think I set it as a set amount. So the interest rate does rise and fall. But yeah, I've got no extra money available there. Now I do have chickens over here, and they have 300,000 litres of food that we can go and put into them. So I could use a bit of money to put that in there. I want extra loan. The only way that I could get extra loan is if I actually cheat it in, as in I just add in 3 million, pay off the loan, take out an additional loan, and then take the money back out again, which is what I did previously. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should do that, because then I can have this herbicide set up, because I can make the herbicide with the other thing, but I don't want to. I want to do it with, not the herbicide, the lime. I could make that with the other thing, and we could buy seed in to feed all of these and those. So I can do it as it is right now, but I want the herbicide factory. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to unhitch that trailer right there, and I'm going to get the barley that I've got. I put that into storage. And I'm going to take that over to the chicken coop, and I'm going to tip it in there, and then I'm going to buy a few chickens so that we start getting a few eggs. And in the morning, we will sell off whatever we can sell off, and then I will contemplate whether or not I take out a loan. So I've got 43,000 litres of wheat and 123,000 litres of barley. So the barley that I want, I'm going to be needing a different silo system, because this is ridiculous, and I'm going to be dealing with much larger quantities of grain around here. So yeah, let's just wait this one out a minute. 123,670 litres of barley. This I'm going to take down here, and we're going to tip it in for the chickens. And then we will buy a few chickens so that we have some chickens starting to lay some eggs. That's the important part. That's the bit that we need. Chickens laying eggs. So we're going to bring that in over there like that and tip all of that out. We can put that whole lot in there. That's a lot faster than it was loading it up. Then I want to go over to here, and I have chickens. Right, so we can buy small chicks used to grow into adult chickens. These can be sold or used to lay eggs. A rooster is the boss in the chicken pen and takes care of your chickens. We can get ducks. Provide you with eggs that you can sell at point of sale or process further in your productions. I'm guessing that they're still just the same, like that they work the same, the animals. 626. These are also 626. So we have the ducks there, but the egg will end up looking the same. Prices -6, -1, minus. Is that a typo? because that's not something that I've done. Am I going to gain money for putting these in? I'm going to buy adults. So double-click on that one. And then we get 60 right there. I'm actually going to buy them in blocks of 50. So I'm going to buy those. So there's 350, that is. So that should go down to 24,900 and something. Do I want to buy 50 animals for 350? Yes. Okay, right. So it's got a negative sign on there. I'm not quite sure. That's just how much it's going to cost me, I suppose. Right, anyway, we will get... just trying to think what would be a good rate to start with. I'm thinking 250? Thought about 250, I went for 500. So we got 21,000 euros left. And now if we go and have a look in here, we have got these. So daily food is 7,500 litres, yearly food is 90,000. Which is not too bad at all, and then they will start producing eggs. The first 50, because we went past the hour while I was buying them, the first 50 are on 10% productivity, the rest are on also 10% productivity. The health, it's the health down here. They're on 10% health, and these are on 0% health. They're on 10% productivity. I don't know why it's only on 10, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. And then these are happy and healthy. Yearly food, 1.4 million. Daily food, 102,000. And we have 600,000 in there. So I'm going to, while I've got the tractor and trailer, take another load of mixed feed and put in for the others. And as is the same with the other pen, this version of the map has a bug where you cannot see any of the livestock. Now this is an outdated version of the map. The updated version of the map, as I've mentioned previously, if we take a look here, we zoom out, all of this land is now fields. Everything has been updated. It's a massive update. The issue with the animal pens has all been fixed. It does look a lot better. It looks amazing. But I'm a very, very lazy man at heart, and I didn't want to change everything round. I did try doing the update, but unfortunately, when I tried doing the update, you do need a new save. And I tried jumping it in here. The yard I still had, but there was a load of extra stuff had sort of been put back into the yard and all popped up. And then the field name, the field numbers, because they were automatically generated, I no longer owned a section there. They were basically scattered all over the map, which I didn't want. And I couldn't be bothered to go and change it all around. So I'm sticking with the old version of the map, which means we can't see any of the livestock. That's just because I'm lazy. It's not because the map is bad. Have a look at the updated version. The bug has been fixed. And I do want to make sure that that is reiterated a number of times through this series, because this is a really good map. It's amazing, and work has been done to update it and make sure that it is looking absolutely amazing. So, yes, although you cannot see the animals, they are here, they are registered, they are all working, they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now then, that's everything that I want to do tonight. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. So that I don't have to... I'm going to end up taking out some loan tomorrow, I think. But so that I don't have to end up taking out quite as much loan in the morning, I think what I will do is I will move all the slurry and manure that I can now from my cows, take it over to the BGA, and then that will be processed overnight, which is all of 33,000 litres of manure in there. Not a lot, but it will be processed during the night, and then in the morning we'll have had a little bit more money come in from what we've got in here, which is all we need. That's all we actually want. Right, so if I bring that one into there, tip that out, then I can hitch on the tanker and I can move that. How much slurry have we got? I haven't had a look to paying attention. We've got 150,000 litres, which is not too bad, actually. That's 2 tanker full, so I'll bring that over as well. That will process. That's a little bit of electrical money coming in. I mean, yeah, we've got other stuff sort of going on, but it's the electrical money that we want. That's the important bit. And yes, I do need to build a shed for these tools. We said have to have sheds for tools, and I still haven't done it. It's on my to-do list, though. It's highly important. It's very important. I will do it. I promise. I absolutely promise. But I need this herbicide building first because we want these greenhouses operational. Greenhouses being operational means that we will have other regular income coming in continuously, and we kind of like everything all needs to sort of be bound in together at the moment. And you are over this way, so let me run these 2 tanker loads around. There's the second one. I love the way that it drains out the slurry pit over there. That's absolutely glorious. Probably shouldn't be driving up over the sides of some of these things, and also like that bit there, but what's done is done. We'll run this one over, and then that's everything that we want to do today. We'll then go and get some sleep. We've got some silage to do at some point, and we need to replant these fields. So these 3 over on this side, last time we had wheat in these, and we had barley over on the other side of the road. So I'm thinking that this time we put the barley over here. What I'm actually thinking is I want an area where I grow barley. And I probably just continuously grow barley in that same spot year after year after year, rather than doing any kind of crop rotation, because why not? We can do whatever we like in this one. There are no penalties whatsoever. So that's what I think I will try and do. And it probably won't be these 3, but if we're going to do just like a big chunk of barley, then we will end up wanting some fields where we've got everything all in together. So we've got 25,000 euros in vehicle leasing costs, but that's just stuff that's gone out, went out on the previous day, like the total costs, so that's why we haven't lost like a huge amount of money. We did have the loan payment go out. We've now got 40,000 euros because of the money coming in. Let's take a look at the cash flow stuff. So yeah, like construction costs, 1.3 million, production costs... right here, sold products 32,000, water costs 2,700. That's from the animals, because we've got automatic irrigation for the animals now. Loans and loan interest, I think that will have been what went out at midnight, but it's attributed to the previous day. At least that's my guess. It must be. That's the only possible explanation. Right, so I've now got in here, I don't have any slurry manure in here. I've got 40 grand. Am I able to take out any additional loan because of what happened in the night? Take loan, 0. No, I'm not. Right. No extra loans. This is... I got nothing there. I got nothing over here. No milk yet. Although, 24,700, so we're about to pop a bottle right there. Pop a bottle. Pop a pallet. Pop a pallet. In here, I've got bread, 4,600. That one is 5,000 liters of pallet right there. These over here, there is a little bit. We haven't got like 120,000 worth. All right, we don't have that, so I'm going to need to, if I want to get, oh, wait. No. Solid fertilizer, I haven't got that either because that is now on distributing and that's going out to all of the other areas. That's going out to all of those greenhouses. And into these. And these are down to, with manure, 2,500. So I'm going to leave that just running with the manure at the moment before I switch that one over. There's nothing I can do, really. This is the liquid fertilizer one going here. There's literally nothing I can do at the moment. This is no good. I've set the digestate on this one. It's still set on distributing, so some of it comes into here, but then it goes back out again. So I'm going to change that to, not selling, definitely not, distributing, no, spawn. I'm going to change that to spawn. That's just going to hold a 20,000 litre tank of digestate there, which means that we'll have a little bit more, which should, in theory, be kept back for the liquid fertilizer on here, which will then be sent over to the new one for the seed production, which is right here, and then we'll need to put in some stuff there to actually make that. But we need to get the herbicide as well, and that's the one that I don't have. And this is the one that I'm currently pondering. Right, I did say that I would potentially go up to 5 million in loans. I was just seeing if I could do it less. Now, I know that I can do it less, so let's just do this while I talk. I know that I can do less than that. I know that I can do it for less than 5 million without any problem. So I'm going to take out, I'm going to add 5 million right there to the farm account. And I know that I can do this on the amount that we've got at the moment, but all it would basically just mean I would cycle through a couple of years of production and make it work that way, which is how all of us play this game. That's how we do it. Chicken eggs right here. We got 1,226 pieces, I think, at 25,000 litre pallets. So I'm not going to worry about doing anything with those just now. They are now at 100% health. Offspring in 2 months' time. 500 chickens. So I know that I can do it, and you all know that we can do it that way. We can just have the loan as we've got it, and we can just run the game for like a couple of years. But that's not going to make for very interesting viewing. So we need to change things around a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a special redemption right here. And amount still to be paid, 2,974,729.4990845. That is a very specific amount of money that we need to pay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go 3 million like that and make special payment. And everything is done. Because there was that point something 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 something, I've still got remaining amount, but it will take that out tonight. That's going to be a tiny fraction of a euro is going to be taken out tonight to make the final bit of payment. So now I can take a loan, and this maximum loan that I can take is 3,951,000. So that suggests the maximum that I would have been able to take was like 5 million. So I'm going to go, you know, I suppose we could just go 3.5 million, because then I'm not like stupid with the amounts of money. And wait, there's one thing that I want to get. I actually want to buy this one rather than lease it. So we've got a seed drill, but I want a different seed drill. And that is the one that I already showed you that I've gone and done some work on. And that is, where are you? That one, right? That one's 2.7 million. Okay, so I'm not going to buy that one anytime soon. I don't have 2.7 million to go and buy it. I guess we can just keep using the seed drill that we got, at least this year. Alright, so we'll go with, yeah, if I do 5 million, this is, right, take loan. We'll go 3.5 million. 3,500,000, 500,000, and I'll take this loan over 40 years. There, monthly repayment of 40. Wait. This has got a variable interest rate. The interest rate changes every year. Current loan interest rate 4.1. Now, if you go down to, at least I think it's still got it. If we go to the options, which I think is this is additional settings. It's not that one. That's a mod. General settings. Here, that's the Hyde-owned productions, lumberjack, sound. Nope, it's not that one. So it's in the basic. There we go. Enhanced loan system. Dynamic loan interest rate is currently on. Interest rate changes from month to month. Maximum loan duration. This is in years, so we can set it up to 50 years. I'm going to turn this one off, and we're going to have a fixed rate loan. And our fixed rate loan is going to be 3.5%. I think the base rate for it is actually like 3%. So I'm going to have a fixed rate at 3.5% for this one, I think. I don't know if I said previously that I was going to do something different, but I kind of just want a 3.5% loan, which is what that original one was. So we're going to go now. I'm going to take a loan at 3.5%. This one is going to be 3.5 million. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And I'm going to take this one over 40 years. That gives us a low monthly repayment of 13,650, but the repayment amount with interest is 6.45 million. It doesn't give us the rest of the numbers. So we're going to be paying back nearly double the amount of the loan. See, it's not quite, but there's a lot, right? And that's what happens. The longer the loan, the more you end up paying back. So we got 3.5 million remaining, and what you do is you pay interest on the month, and then you have loan repayment. And to start with, your loan repayment amount is a minuscule amount. You're like maybe $100 taken off, and all the rest of that 13,000 euro payment is loan interest, and that's how they make their money. So to start with, the first 10 years, you just throw an interest at them and you pay off maybe $1,000, and then it slowly changes over time, and that's how the banks make their money out of you. So if you go bankrupt and you default on your payment, you still owe them pretty much everything that you owed them 10 years previously. You've just paid them a massive, great big chunk of interest, and yeah, that's how it works, and that's how they insure themselves pretty much against you going bankrupt later on, because all your first payments are the interest, then making the money. That's how it happens. But anyway, we're not here to discuss capitalism. We are here to discuss farming. So I now have an additional 500,000. So I want to go back into this screen, and I want to remove the 5 million that I added. So 1, 2, 3 there, and enter. So we've removed 5 million and now have 565,000. So I'm just going to go through the motions here a second. I'm going to remove this. I won't worry about the manure today. There's not enough there to mess around with. We do have a partial tanker of slurry right here that I can tip into there, and then I can go over to the lorry over here. This one holds 100,000 litres. We will go and take all of the milk that we can. We're going to put it into the sale point for milk. We're racing back through here. And I'm going to need to see soon about planting, although I don't think we plant barley until next month. And I don't know if you can hear that noise. There's a lot of noise going on in the background. I think my neighbours are doing a bit of work next door. Let me just have a look. So I've got 115 litres of milk left on the raw milk sale. So I'm going to go and put some milk into that one. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.